Hello, this is Frida. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to a new tutorial, a stitch tutorial. I'm going to do the front post cluster stitch. I thought I did the tutorial because I'm planning to make a poncho with that stitch. And I said to myself, let me do the stitch tutorial first and then we'll go from there. Because I don't want you to get confused, as I'm getting lots of comments about that. Anyways, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. I already went over this on the previous tutorial, so I don't want you to get bored. So I'm going to chain, I don't know, 22, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, and then 22, I believe, just to show you the stitch. Yeah, this is going to be a super easy tutorial and fast. It's just a row, 2 row repeat. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the 4th we're going to make a double crochet. So the first row is going to be a double crochet on each stitch, on each chain. And I do knitting as well, so that's why I sometimes say stitch, chain. Sometimes on my knitting tutorials I do say chain, because I do both of them. And the second row is going to be the front post cluster. I thought I did the tutorial. I went and back, checked it out, because that's I do stitch tutorials and then I do big garments with that stitch. So that's the reason I went back, but it looks like I did not do this tutorial, so this must have been forgotten, postponed it, and yeah, I want to make a poncho with this stitch as well. So I'm going to be working on 2 ponchos. Stay tuned for those tutorials. Yeah, this one's going to be a lot of yarn eater, so grab all the yarn that you have. Clusters, to make the clusters, the yarn that I'm using is it's like a heavy 4-weight. It's like a Caron Simply Soft yarn. I bought these in 2020 when I went crazy buying yarn. Sometimes I buy off an end, but not as I did, like 100 kilogram of yarns I bought. Okay, so here we go. I haven't counted, so I'm assuming there's 22. If there's not, that's okay. So I'm going to chain 3 to go up. This is the second row. This stitch can be done flat. It can be done scarves, anything you want. Yeah, so here we go. So here we did. Now what we're going to do is right here, we're going to grab this front post and then we're going to make double crochets. So 1 double crochet, we're not going to pull it. 2nd double crochet, we're not going to pull it. Oh, what did I do? 2nd. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like a popcorn stitch, and then we pull it all at once. Okay, and then it gives us this shape, side shape, and then right here we're going to make a double crochet. Okay, and then we're going to come right here on the 2nd double crochet. We're going to repeat. We're going to make a front post cluster. So 1, 2. We don't pull the remaining stitches. Okay, the ball went down. Great. 2. So we do it 4 times to give that nice puff look. So total of 4, and then we pull. And then we come here, and then we make a double crochet. We don't do chains between. And then automatically it will give you this beautiful look, this 3D look, like a what you call this, like a cone, right? It gives you this cone look. Or the butterfly is about to hatch, that look, what you call that, you know, the butterfly grows into that, I thought it was called a cone. I can't remember what's it called. Anyways, 3, 4, and then pull it at once, and then on the next, make a double crochet. And then repeat this. Like I said, it's going to use up lots of yarn. Yeah, I'm planning to make colorful, a colorful poncho using gray, pinks, whites to create this with the stitch. You know, just popped into my head. Pull it at once. Yeah, or you can hold it so we go to the next, and then on top of that we make a double crochet. So don't get confused, and you won't see your double crochets. This is how it will look like on the back. Okay, and then on the next double crochet we do a front post cluster. So 1, 2, 3, 4, pull it at once, and make a double crochet on the next double crochet. And then again a front post. 1, 2, 3, and then 4. And then pull it at once. One, 2, 3, 4, and then pull it at once. Go to the next double crochet. This is just a 2-row repeat, one after another. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can make scarves, you can make hats, you can make blankets, afghans. Oh, look at this. Just looks nice. I do have cluster tutorials, but they're not like this. You can go and check my tutorials and write down clusters and they will pop up. I have a lot of videos. Okay, lost the strand here. Here we go. And go to the next one. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, pull at once. Double crochet and front post. Three, 4. I think this yarn is pretty thick. Looking at it, see how thick this is? Yeah. Yeah, this is like a heavy 4, 5 even, I would say. Okay, I did a half double crochet. It's supposed to be a double crochet. Here we go. Let's fix that. And here's the last cluster. 1, 2, 3, 4, and pull it at once. And make our last double crochet, which is right here where we did the 4 chain. And then 1, 2, 3. Turn around. Sometimes I'm having well, not sometimes, every tutorial I make, I have trouble finding yarn to do the tutorial with. It's so hard. So this is how it looks like on the back, and this is how it looks like on the front. Yeah, my clusters are pretty fat, chubby when you look at it. So this row is just going to be a double crochet. So right here, so what you see is on every double crochet, but don't get confused with the clusters. So just make your double crochet on top of where we pulled it at once. So the numbers, I didn't count the bottom, how many double crochets we had. So we should have the same numbers on this row as well. The first row. If you make your increase, try not to make increases, because that happens a lot when we're working on popcorn stitches or puff stitches or clusters like this. Easily you can make increases, so just be cautious not to make any increases, or else it will go slanting, you know, left, right. The fabric will get bigger and bigger the more you crochet, so just be cautious. It has to build the same stitches on the every row when you finish it. Okay, so this is all to it. Let me show you one more time. Like I said, this is an easy stitch. It's just double crochets, but front post double crochets. And they're done like bobble. Popcorn. Popcorn? Yeah, popcorn stitches. Yeah. But it's done front post. Here we go. So here's one double crochet, cluster crochet, and then here's the chain. So we make one double crochet on top of on the chain. So 1, 2, 3, return our work, and then we continue on making our double crochet, not double crochets, clusters. Okay, here's another trick I will show you. So I want to move, I don't want these clusters to be on top of each other. You can make it that way if you want. If you want to make it that way, what you can do is you can make a front post cluster on here, then it would be one top of another. But I don't want to do that. Okay, the reason I don't want to do it, I want to give that zigzag crisscross look. So what I would recommend is, so make a double crochet here. And then on here, we're going to make the front post cluster. See, on this empty space here, not on top of the cluster. So here's 2 ways you can make clusters. Either you can make it on top of each other, or you can make it zigzag. But what I mean is, like, not on top of that previous cluster. Okay, and then make a double crochet on the next, make a cluster. So that one double crochet, oops, pulled it. One double crochet that we did changes the look. All at once. Let me just go back. See how it looks like? Well, because mine clusters are chubby, this is so I made the double crochet instead of making the cluster on top, so I automatically changed how it looks. Okay, and this is all to it, and the next row is going to be a single double crochet row, and then you just repeat it until you have the length that you need. If you want to make a blanket, what did I do? Oh my goodness, talking too much, I forgot. Yeah, don't take out, don't pull it at once. Here we go. 3, and you can finish it up with a double crochet. Too many. With the double crochet row, and then you will just finish it up. So this is all to it. It's very easy and simple. Yeah, so stay tuned if you want to make a poncho and use up the yarn that you have in your stash. I would highly recommend. Now I'm making a puff stitch. See, when I'm talking, yeah, you have to be cautious. 3, 4. Pull it up. You can make a popcorn stitch, a puff stitch. You can change it. I'm just showing you the technique. Yeah, let's do a popcorn and see. Why not, right? Not a popcorn, what you call it, a puff stitch. So here what I did is I went 1, I went 2, I went 3, and then I went 4, and then you pull it all at once, and then you secure it with a chain. See, here's another way you can make it. Yeah, there's another way. That looks nice too. So I hope you like this tutorial. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. Share it with your family and friends, and don't forget to hit that notification button. So every time I post a new video, you will be notified. Yeah, and don't forget to share these videos on your social media, so people can learn a new stitch, a new technique. Yeah, so like, you don't have to get stuck with the way that I showed you. You can use your own judgment. You can make a popcorn stitch. You can make a bobble stitch. You can make anything you want. But I just wanted to show you this technique and how you can make it. Because on the poncho, I won't be going over the stitch itself. Yeah, you guys take care. Happy crocheting. Bye-bye.